bust the funk. Don't bust the funk.
Makers Radio, best in the world. If you don't know, now you know.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Neelock, the Beat Ninja, checking in from Atlanta, Georgia, and you are now rocking with the sounds of the one and only Makers Club, brought to you by Kaelin Ellis, right here on WMKRS FM. Makers Club Radio, live for 5. Let's get it.
yo. If you get my voice for the one time, drop some emojis in the chat real quick. We're about to begin. I am. All right, Maestro, I think that's it. I think they waited long enough. Give it to them for the one time. Yeah! Woo! What's good, everybody? If you tuned in for the first time, the second time, the third time, fifth time of all time, welcome to the greatest live stream show for producers, known as Makers FM.
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know.
Currently at this moment, I'm getting my III speakers situated. They're a little bit dead at the moment, unfortunately. And when I say dead, they don't have any battery in them. I've been using them literally every single day for the last 2 months. But given when we start listening to these streams today, listening to these submissions, it should be good. You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing? It's currently Friday, November 21st. Precisely a good 9 days until the 30th of November. Does anybody celebrate Thanksgiving? Are you guys hip to that holiday? I know everybody calls it something different, giving thanks, Thanksgiving. Not everybody is privy to the Thanksgiving day, but I guess with that being said, let's run some frequencies for the one time and get this show started. We're gonna smooth it out for a little bit. How's everybody feeling today, though? We live with it. Crash said, my family celebrates it, but me, it's a day for food. What kind of food are you looking forward to? I want to know what are y'all's plates looking like? Silver Rose says, I'm broke again. No, you're rich, my dude. It may feel like there's nothing, but you have something. We all got a little bit of something. Everybody's got a little light under the sun, under the sun, under the sun, under the sun. Origin of Thanksgiving is toxic at best, yeah. I agree. Unfortunately, I agree, yep. Silver Rose says, me personally, I like some ham, mashed potatoes, tamales, some apple pie. I love a good apple pie. You get a little good apple pie with some ice cream. Woo. Don't get me started on that ice cream. Don't get me started on no ice cream. Don't you dare talk about no ice cream until I get that apple pie. Hex Benjamin says, new holiday, Thanksgiving. That's crazy. People don't appreciate the art of a good pie. Bro, I'm telling you. Does anybody have any, because I'm kind of curious, because everybody's plates look a little bit different. Are there any non-traditional Thanksgiving plates that you guys have? What does that look like? Every time I think about this, I think about the stuff it in a cornucopia. Y'all remember Stuff It in a Cornucopia? Apple pie is superior to sweet potato pie. Whoa! Hold up. Wait, Crash, that's a very strong statement to make. Apple pie at best. Ooh, that's a strong one. But I mean, you're not wrong. Apple pie is good. Apple pie is good, bro. I can't lie. You get a good apple pie as a wrap. I ain't never seen. It's not gonna sound like a good comparison, but hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. Remember when McDonald's? Remember what was like a thing when McDonald's had like a dollar menu, and McDonald's used to have the apple pies. I don't know if they still do it, but I remember that was like a thing. McDonald's had these apple pies, and my dad would get so many of them. He would get so many of the apple pies. It was like a small little pastry, bro. It was just, whew. They still do? Do they? Because at best, I think the most that I've like, bro, McDonald's apple pies are not a miss at all. I'm sorry. They be slapping. They do what they need to do. They do the job. But nonetheless, if you tune in for the first time today, the last time, second time, how many ever times, welcome back to Makers FM. This is the greatest live stream for creating, cooking up, and making music. And today is a special day because every single week we got a little bit something special planned out. Mondays are usually called Monday Night Beat Therapy, where I'll typically make a sample, listen to beats from the Discord. Yes, there is a giant Discord of 3,000 producers worldwide. And we cook up, create, and basically make a beat out of the sample that I create live here on the stream. And if you want to tap in with that, I highly urge you guys to cop a sample pack from my Gumroad store. You can actually access it from my website. I'll show you. KaelinEllis.gumroad.com. Basically, everything that you guys hear tonight from my live effects racks, and yes, I am controlling everything live from a delay. Nothing is pre-recorded at this moment unless it's like me triggering samples, you know what I'm saying? That was some, of course, that was iCarly inspired, but all of my sounds, if you guys have ever heard my music before, if you ever heard my beats, all of my beats, I use tools from my sound library. My sound library is compact with literally over I would say like a good 15 different sample packs of just stuff I've created over the last like 5 years, all collectively bundled up into a sound library. Now, I also got my Ableton Live tools. I have a bundle for my Ableton Live bundle. As well, feedback today, obviously Feedback Friday. There are individuals who, if you want to submit, I'm gonna be listening to people's beats tonight. And literally that means anything. That means literally anything. I'll be listening to beats here live on this stream. If you guys have music you want to be able to share, this is the perfect space to do it. As well, I've been doing one-on-one consultations with people for those who have subscribed to Makers Plus. And if you don't know what Makers Plus is, simply it's the easiest way to get access to your boy one-on-one. Given that I'm always traveling and whatnot, this is the perfect time to get into it. So yes, highly urge you guys to cop a membership if you want to be able to directly play some for me, have conversations with me. Anything of my expertise I can share with you guys. You can subscribe for Makers Plus. We have 7 people who are currently subscribed, and I actually did some consultations over this week. This week alone, I actually met with a few of our Makers Club members, and it was actually insane. It was actually really insane. A few gentlemen, Ciano being one of those guys, Ronnie or Spacely being another one. I love having dialogues and talks with those guys because there's always a different perspective to like learn about how you guys create and how we cook up and how to basically just make the Makers Club better. So it comes with my Vault FM, which I have a giant vault of live streams, of these live streams that go way back to like 2021, alongside a discount of like 30% on every single thing in my sound pack list. And so with that as well, if you get a little curious, I got a free pack as well that is currently sitting on the free stuff as well. And if you want to be able to gain access to this, I highly urge you to go over to KaelinEllis.gumroad.com and access all of this. But yeah, I've been talking and creating with so many different individuals, a part of the Makers Club. And might also mention, if you want to get a demo for some of these joints, every single pack, every single thing that I got does have a demo. So if you're curious, hit anything and there's gonna be a demo for the things that you're curious about. I know Electric Key is one of those. Synthwrite was an old one. It's probably my favorite demo, just purely based on the fact that I did it with my homie Joshua 2800, aka Joshua Bryant. He did the demo, and I don't think I've ever told anybody this like outright, but like me and Josh 2800, if you guys know who he is, we did the whole demo for Synthright when it came out way back in like 2022. That was 2022. What's the piano that you usually use for your beats? My piano that I usually use is my Memo piano. My Memo piano is pretty much my favorite go-to thing. I use Memo piano and electric key for pretty much everything. As well, might I also mention it's a full rack. My piano is a full rack, and I also have a one-shot pack as well. I'm selling it as a one-shot pack too, so if you want to be able to make your own piano instrument with these one-shots, you can access the one-shots too, and I'm going to be doing that for all of my other packs too. Last time I did that was a KES1, which just came out, I want to say like August. Yeah, it's like a sample-based synthesizer that I used. But these are all the tools that I use, and I'm very like transparent with everything I make. So I make a lot of my tools from scratch. Everything's pretty much homegrown, and nonetheless, I just appreciate everybody who has not only just purchased a sound pack, bought something from me, but supported the vision for what we're trying to do here on Makers FM, which is to encourage everybody to be able to make something today, create something today. We all have creative abilities, and this space promotes discovery of creating, and you never know what's going to happen live on the stream. We might have a submission that kind of is like, it might change the entire way that we're thinking about listening to music and whatnot. But I love you guys so much. Plus, let me also mention the kind of year this year has been musically has been insane, because there's so many things that has transpired. And actually someone posted on Twitter today and said Kaelin Ellis has had one hell of a year. And it's kind of funny thinking about it, because I don't ever really think about like the years that I'm having when it comes to music, but like I'm thinking about it genuinely. This year has been crazy. This year has been so insane from like a musical standpoint, from a growing aspect. I really have been thinking like there's so much happening. There's always so much happening, bro. And so one of the biggest things I think outside of just like the sound pack stuff is the music. I do production for people as well. And one of the biggest songs that I happen to have my hand in right now is Masego's Unhinged. And if you haven't peeped Masego's Unhinged, I didn't realize everybody likes the second half of that record. And if you guys know the story, I talked about how Masego back in 2020 hit me up to work on that record. And hilariously enough, my team actually sent me a video. They sent me a video saying that like, yo, Rolling Stone is doing a cover on it. And I'm like, wait, what? Rolling Stone is doing a cover on the song? Bro. Wait, it's out now.
What do you want to know?
Wait, it's out now. Wait, hold on. We might have to peep this. Might have to peep this before the stream, before we listen to these submissions, because we do have submissions today for Q-Slap. But like, wait, I didn't know this is already out now. It says drops November the 20th. I didn't know that. I did not know this. Hold on. This is interesting. Hold on. Let me go straight to YouTube. Let me see if I can find some. Wait, let me see if YouTube has something. Hold on. Wait a second. Masego Rolling Stone. I don't know if that video's out, but shucks, that's crazy. That's kind of crazy though. I wonder if it's out though. If it's not, I don't know. If anybody can help me find that video, I'll listen. I'll literally watch it live in the stream. But yeah, I produced a record for Masego called Unhinged. It came out literally randomly. Yeah, when I tell you, I had no idea this was coming out. No clue it was coming out. I had a hand in the production, and everybody's been talking about the second part of it, and that is exactly what I've been behind for this record. So shout out to Masego. Shout out to everybody who has streamed it. Plus, I also have a record that I came out with on my own accord. If you go to my actual website, KaelinEllis.com, and it is a record by the name of Come and Go featuring Mick Jenkins and Saba. So if at any point you guys feel the inclination to bump this record, give it a spin. Let me know what you think. I'm singing on it. I'm doing the hoo-hoo on top of it. Michael Jackson goes he, I go hoo-hoo. So there you have it. But yes, this song has come out. And plus, might also add, it got over 100,000 streams over the last week. It's only been out a week. And Come and Go quite literally has 100,000 streams. So I'm not much of a person to kind of because I already know the current landscape for live streams and music and everything, but I don't really celebrate much. I don't really celebrate that much. So to see that one song hit 100,000 streams makes me pretty excited for the future. I got more music where I'm singing to. I'm rapping on these new records, and if you guys have been on these live streams, I've been sharing you little by little but what I'm working on. So yeah, I'm just very excited. Very, 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 very excited for what the future holds. But I'm not going to placate too much on it. Before we get deep into it, are there any questions, suggestions, things that are curious about tonight? Because there's a bunch of videos on YouTube, 20-minute long loop of the intro, outro. Ain't that funny? Because here's the funniest thing with the Masego joint. I really thought that was the song. When the unhinged part, I had no idea that was going to be added to the song. I was not aware of an unhinged. I thought it was sentimental. That's what I thought it was called. I thought it was called Sentimental, and that was what was going to come out. But it never did. It never did. Imagine making something like that, and it didn't come out for 5 years. So I had no clue. But shout out to Masego for the one time, bro. For just being a real one. Random fact, we are born literally in the same month. How you felt doing the Corey Henry remix from Moises? You know what? I have a whole video of me working on it. Not just, of course, the beat video, but that was a fun one. I actually did that in 37 minutes. It was really dope to mess around with Corey Henry's track. But what's cool is, which I'm sure y'all learned about it recently, Ableton just announced that they did a partnership with Moises to include stem separation in Ableton Live. So if you got the new update, which I might have the new update, I'm not sure if I do. Oh, yes, I do. Wait, hold on. Nah, I don't have it. I lied. My bad, guys. I thought I had it built in. I thought I had it in. So, but yes, let's see here. Crash says, nah, but I did a question along with the track I shared, which will be seen later on stream. Okay, bit. But to let you guys know what's going on, we about to listen to some submissions. If you're curious to know what's happening, we're doing a submission. Q slot submission based thing where we basically listen to music that's basically submitted here live on the stream. And let's say you got music, beats, instrumentals, anything you want to be reviewed here live on the stream. I give honest and creative feedback for everything. So I'm very excited to see what y'all did, because the last couple times we did some submissions, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know why I hit R, but we had some crazy submissions. But I'll give you guys the whole spiel. For Q slots, let me show you guys here. For feedback on Friday, skip the free queue and gain access to a guaranteed live review of your track. Max review time, 5 minutes per submission. Accepted submissions for feedback: songs, beats, instrumental, sample, flips, or videos. What's not accepted is full albums, projects, or non-related music content, random audio, unrelated videos, or memes. The Q slot submission form goes live at 10 a.m. Eastern every Tuesday and Thursday, giving everyone an equal chance to grab a slot. I might change this, and I'll tell you guys exactly why. Because I do want to see more people live on the stream sometimes, you know, and I'm thinking about, like, what if I just had the Q available at the start of the stream at 5 o'clock? Like, what if that was a thing? But how it works is basically, when you cop a slot, whether it's free or skip, you skip to lock your Q slot, or you basically cop a slot by putting in whatever and accessing it. After the checkout, you'll be directed to the submission form with a upload or link function. Then afterwards, you join the stream to hear your live feedback. So, yes, basically, long story short, limited availability, slots are capped, and grab yours early. Priority, skip slots are handled first. 1 slot per person per stream, because, you know, we got a lot of people, unless you end up skipping multiple times. That's a whole nother thing. Once the stream starts or slots are filled, no more submissions are accepted. Non-relevant or inappropriate content will be a result in a permanent ban. And we don't want to ban nobody. My body, your body. Why am I singing that? But yes, so long story short, that's what's happening today, and I'm pretty excited about tonight's Q slots. How many times can you skip the line? I usually do at least 3. If you skip 3 times, then that's about it. That's like at max. Because I be seeing some people trying to like get multiple, and they be trying not to they be trying to avoid. I know. Have I banned anyone? No, and I don't want to. I like my grandmother always said, let things be done in decency and in order. Okay. By the way, before I end up getting any deeper into this, if you guys are curious of who designed the Q Slots logo and the Makers Plus logo, he is currently in the chat. His name is Silver Rose. Shout out to Silver Rose. Shout out to Silver Rose. Silver Rose is a designer, producer, creative. He's a part of the Makers Club. He has been a part of the Makers Club for a while. So if you have not known what to do for design, logos, I highly, highly recommend you guys to tap in with the one and only Silver Rose to get you guys right. So shout out to Silver Rose for the one time. Yeah. So as well, the Makers FM logo. I don't even show it that often, but I need to update it. I really need to update a lot. But we about to get into it, guys. We got 11 submissions right now for the skips. Does he have an IG? Silver Rose, they're asking if you got an IG on YouTube. What do you got for us? Do you have a IG, Silver Rose? Let them know. Let them know. Bring them out. Oh God. Let me go and switch over the music, because I feel like with music like this today, we gotta have a little bit of like tension. I like having tension energy, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I gotta play you something classic. Yeah. This right here. If you requested cop a slot, for everybody who is curious about how to be able to access a slot, I will show you and I will tell you, and I might actually put like a little QR code or something like in the corner to be able to access it. Hex says, yo, Kaelin, I'm gonna need a wash hair dye. Wait, well, let me see what he says. I'm gonna need a wash hair dye at some point in the next little bit for sure. Let me know if I have time to do that before my skip. Well, let's see how many we got here. We got 11 individuals. DJ Slide is the first submission. But if we look here, Arsenzo said, I got a triple for you. Hold on. Marcinzo came through. Hold on, this is gonna be crazy today. All right, so let's go. We finna run this. We finna run this joint. First submission. First submission, DJ Slide. He says here in quote, "Howdy, Kaelin. Please take a gander at this progressive house flip of Chanson Done, or I can't pronounce that, by Cortex." Oh, that's a Cortex joint. I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm still cooking with this one. We'll definitely add a trumpet or sax solo as icing on the cake. Just wanted to know your thoughts and feelings before I proceed. Much love, brother. Let's get to it. I'm actually about to open up Restream because usually whenever I submit, I usually do a thing where I show you guys who made what at the moment of. So let me open up that real quick and see what's going on. But appreciate you for submitting, my dude. Let's see what's going on with this. Let's rock it. Let's go. And I think it's loading right now. Let's see here. Oh, this joint, yeah. Switched it up. He switched it up to like halftime. Just as soon as you said that. Crazy. It was like literally the moment he said it. That was so funny. He said, switch it up, and the drum set. It sounds like it could go down that jungle drum and bass route. Shout out to the one and only DJ Slide. All right, so this is a nice setup. This is a nice first start. Okay, I love the way I felt listening to this. It was funny. It was like literally the moment Silver Rose. The reason I thought about Silver Rose was because he does this thing as well within hearing your stuff that like it's like you find something that's like a loop and you circle it enough to be able to be like, I'm gonna take it somewhere. And so hearing that you took that classic into a house joint and then half-timed it at the moment that he said switch it up is actually diabolically good. So I definitely think if you add like a live element on top of that, that would be really cool. Suno says that I like the momentum that generates it. It has a mantra loop. That's exactly what I was saying. Like it has this thing that like if you repeat it over and over again, this is probably going to be something you're not going to forget. So shout out to DJ Slide. I like this. I like this idea a lot. I really would love to see, you know, if you want to throw more variation, if you want to do that halftime joint, maybe like sooner before like everything hits back in with that do, that'd be cool. But like throw like the halftime you did in there twice. That way you got two different switch ups in there and you can variate it as you please, you know. So shout out to DJ Slide for the one time. Up next, let's see who we have up next on our list. Petrolane. What place are you in line? I'm not quite sure. Let's see, because we only got like we just did our first submission of skips before we started touching anything else. So up next, we got Petrolane. And Petrolane says here next, hey, Kaelin and fam, I have some new music that I'd like everyone to listen to and give me their overall vibes. This is from my EP called Project P. I love the name. Project P. It's about 80% complete. Thanks for the support, Petrolane. Let's go, my dude. I'm excited for you. Let's see what we got. We got the SoundCloud link, so obviously we have to skip over the ads for this. So only Petrolane. First off, I like this idea. I love the vibe. There's a few things that everybody kept mentioning in the chat about the drums and the sonics. Everything sonically wise is being chosen the right way. So I want to commend you for your decision making for how you're choosing these different tracks. Especially you can see in the chat where he said, up, down, pogo doesn't walk, it bounces. Future R&B groove built for late nights and light feet. So it definitely makes someone, it honestly, I do see somebody like dancing to this, and not just like a regular dance, like, oh yeah, you go to a function, boom, boom, they're dancing. I see someone like tutting, like moving like their body like a robot, like doing, like telling a story with their like dancing. I don't know if anybody has watched the Red Bull beat battles, but not like the beat battles from the past. I'm talking about like the battles where they're like dancers going one-on-one and they're like overseas dancing. That's what I envision when I hear this. Now, one thing I will say that this track does lack in is within the drums. And I think I saw a few people mention how like all the sounds are like hitting, but like the drums really do like carry the weight. It's almost like the steak and the meat and potatoes. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes with all the sound design, and I actually used to do this a lot, where I would have all the sounds, right? But then there had to be an anchor. There had to be an anchor that makes everything stay afloat. And the drums do that. And so I part of me was like feeling like, man, the rim or the snare that you had was pretty low. And if you want, or if you can, I would recommend actually like boosting it, like boosting the snare and maybe a little bit of the kick, but like your drums, like the selection of your drums deserve enough like energy like everything else does. You know what I'm saying? Like I would boost your snare and a little bit of your kick to be able to like come through a little bit more in a present way in this track, because it is worth it, especially pogo. A pogo has a doing. You need that doing sound, bro. You need that thing to go doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta let that thing doing, bro. So yeah, I just, if anything, boost that snare and boost that kick, and a lot of what you're activating in your sonics are gonna make a lot of sense to like cut through in certain functions. And I actually played this through the speakers. I was like, I wonder if like the snare is there, but it just wasn't like present. But given that it's 80% complete, I believe you're going to take it strong to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the one and only Petra Lane. Up next, we got Bougie. Bougie is up next with us, guys. And man, shoot. Bougie is going to be this is going to be a good one. I could tell. So Bougie says here in quote, happy Friday, y'all. Happy Friday, y'all. Here's a single from my project called Mirrors. Hope y'all enjoy. Let's get it on. Yeah. Let's rock. Whoa. Oh my God, why did I stop it? I gotta start it over. Hold up. This is crazy. Oh my God. So Bougie, I need you to come to the front of the class. I gotta tell you something. I remember years ago. If you want to submit, go to my Gumroad and go to feedback. Right here. Feedback, Q slots. But back to Bougie. To the front. Sir. That was incredible. I'll tell you this. When I was roughly 13, 14, I remember there was a point when music used to sound like that, right? And I remember they always used to have the conversations of, this is what the music of the future is going to sound like. We're in 2025, right? How do we feel? How do I feel like I just turned 14 again with that? How do I feel like I just turned 14 again? That was crazy. Because when I was 14, there was like a point when I thought about music being just that. Like, I thought all music was going to turn into this. And the fact that you've like embodied that sound is just absolutely insane. And it's funny because he said a single of an EP called Mirrors, please enjoy whatever genre type. It doesn't need to fit a genre. It's just good sounding music. It's really great sounding music. And it's like all the different capacitors just kind of like gelling together. And it sounds insane, my dude. So, yeah. It's incredible. So shout out to Bougie for the one time. Up next, we got Arsenzo. We about to have Arsenzo for a little second. Arsenzo is with us, guys. So let's see what's going on. He has submitted. He hasn't said a word. I love this because he always submits and doesn't say anything. This is how you know. Feel About You by Arsenzo. Let's go. No, we're not doing the advertisement. There we go.
Yes, y'all, you now listen to the sound of the fourth greatest, old greatest, 19th sounding fantastic. But lads on the competition lab. So put your hands up if you want to get down. When you get down, put your hands up if you want to get down. Say get down, brother. Get down. Yo, MC books in the buildings, books in the buildings. So,
I think this is the time that I show up. I'm plotting on your body and your love. Yeah, you're touching and you're gone for a minute. What have you been doing? I'm here to listen. Trying to get down to the road and hear your mission. You know how to be specific, just talk to me, walk with me. Tell me you trust me. Tell me you want me. Tell me you love me. Walk away, walk away. Same thing, same thing. You play. I play these games. Let's be honest. Yeah, I know this love is toxic, but I really want this. I don't need nobody else but you. Been you, yeah. It's really been you since the start. Yeah, you've been at my heart. Yeah, the line, you already know that it's time. The line, yeah, the line, you already know that it's time for me to tell you how I really feel about you. And I can never really doubt you. I really wanna put my arms around you, yeah, around you, yeah. Come and follow my lead. I need you here with me. I need peace, tranquility. Come over here and talk to me. Oh, forever hold your peace. Don't turn the other way. Come here and talk to me, I think this is the time that I show up. I'm plotting on your body and your love. Yeah, you're touching and you're gone for a minute. What have you been doing? I'm here to listen. Trying to get down to the root and hear your mission. You know how to be specific, just talk to me, walk with me. Tell me you trust me. Tell me you want me. Tell me you love me. Walk away, walk away. Same thing, same thing. You play. I play these games.
Yes, y'all, you now listen to the sound of the fourth greatest, old greatest, 19th sounding.
This is go crazy.
But lads on the competition lab. So put your hands up if you want to get down. When you get down, put your hands up.
That's so crazy,
if you want to
bro.
get down, say get down, brother.
Shout out to the one and only Arsenzo.
Yo, MC books in the buildings.
I love Arsenzo, bro. He's so insane, dude. Listen, he submitted like 2 other joints, bro. Before, and I want to be able to listen to all of them and then give my whole rundown, because this is usually what I do. I get all caught up on one, and then he sends another, and then I end up getting caught up on that one, and he sends another. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna listen to all 3 of these mugs, and I'm gonna respond to each one accordingly. Okay. So we got another one. Arsenzo got another one for us. Back Then.
In the Mercedes with the roof gone.
Oh no!
Pull that like Jimmy Neutron.
No, he didn't.
I get up, you get a move on. Like you hollering now.
Been way too long. I know exactly what's going on. I'm trying to treat you right. Pushing me to the side.
What would
About time
like to go slow?
that I call you mine. You know that I'll never hurt you. Please don't lose control. You're mine and I'm yours.
In the Mercedes with the roof gone.
And you know that I want you here more. Give me more to me than life itself. Don't you dare close that door. I'm here to provide what you need. You never gotta repeat yourself twice. You only gotta ask me one time, and I'm there on my go time, yeah, my go time, yeah.
What with the stack, bro?
You know I die for you. Whatever you need me to do, I'll be there for you.
You better
I'm here to provide what you need. You never gotta repeat yourself twice. You only gotta ask me one time, and I'm there. Been way too long. I know exactly what's going on. I'm trying to treat you right. You're pushing me to the side. It's about time that I call you mine. you know that I'll never hurt you. Please don't lose control, you're mine and I'm yours.
Jesus.
You like to go slow. We could go faster.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me the password.
Shout out to Arsenzo for the one time. Golly, bro. He went 2 for 2. Can he do another one? Because I see his name about to pop up again. Hold on. You got last one. We're going to respond properly to all of these. Hold on. Hold on. Nice like this. Wait, did you resend? Did you send this one twice? Oh. Wait. He sent the same joint twice. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on. Yeah, he sent it twice. Shoot, I gotta play it again then. It's a wrap. I got to play it again. I'm gonna play it again.
I get up, you get a move on like you hollering.
Been way too long.
Wait.
I know exactly what
Someone said the eagerness made him send the same joint twice. Listen, if it's fired twice,
going on.
it is what it is.
I'm trying to treat you right.
Yes, sir.
Pushing me to the side.
What would I?
He's supposed to open ain't right. All right, easy. Let me go to that one then. Listen, Arsenzo, you cooking, bro. Go crazy, bro.
Your problem is, okay, your problem is, you don't listen to nothing I have to say. Yeah, it feels like you don't listen anyways. Do your whole thing, acting like you single, little mama, that ain't right. Don't lose yourself, I'm trying to get you back. I know you're doing this, that is right. This shit you're doing is affecting my whole life without you. My whole life without you. My whole life.
You better sing.
Don't walk away when I'm talking to you. Don't I won't take the time for disrespect no more. See all your ways. Yeah, I know what you're about to say. Yeah, I know what you're about to say, but don't say it. Walk away when I'm talking to you. Don't I won't take the time for disrespect no more. See all your ways. Yeah, I know what you're about to say. Yeah, I know what you're about to say, but don't say it. Your problem is, okay, your problem is, you don't listen to nothing I have to say. Yeah, it feels like you don't listen anyways. Do your whole thing, acting like you single, little mama, that ain't right. Don't lose yourself, I'm trying to get you back. I know you're doing this out of spite. This shit you're doing is affecting my whole life without you. My whole life without you. My whole life.
Why are you so good, bro? Why are you so good, bro? Why are you so good? Okay, so first off, before I say what I'm about to say, I have to play y'all a video. I gotta play you a video. So Arsenzo, this popped up on my feed. I have to show the world. I have to show the Discord. Let me show you how fired Arsenzo is, because I've been saying this since day one. I was checking my Instagram and I saw a story today. Peep this. Super duper Kyle, bro.
Out to Kaelin Ellis, yes, who also helped you produce that. Bro, you're hella talented. You're very fucking good. And I think it's only a matter of time until hella people are singing all your songs, because you have a really good fucking voice.
Bro, we're talking about Arsenzo. We're not talking about like anybody, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all about Arsenzo. When I say Arsenzo, bro, like that name needs to hold weight whenever we like. Let me tell you how crazy Arsenzo is, bro. Arsenzo played 6 joints straight on this feedback live stream one night. And we all, bro, it was so good. I had to hit up my friends and be like, y'all need to partake in how insane this is. Yeah. Listen, we need, listen, whatever it takes to make sure Arsenzo gets to that point, I am supporting it, okay? Yeah, he got it. I've been saying this for a while now, but he got the thing. Okay, so shout out to Arsenzo for the one time, bro. Always being such a blessing, bro. Always being such a blessing. And then Bougie came back one more time with another one. All right, here we go. Bougie is back once again, and he says here in quote, "Happy Friday. The track I'm sharing is called Shallow Waters. It's an early release from a small project called Mirrors, which focuses less on genre and more on the expression of concepts within the music. This track explores the concept of depth of how we perceive it in the stereo field when handling sound. The good thing I got the left and the right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you said don't play it? Don't play it? Aww. You don't want me to play it? You don't want me to play it, bro? What you mean you don't want me to play it, bro? Aww. Dang, bro, now I gotta...
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Dang, now I gotta... Okay, all right, next one. Silver Rose is up next. Silver Rose, let me see you rock. Silver Rose says up next, another house joint. So we got house joints is on deck, bro. Here we go, bro. It's all good. Let's see here. Let's go. Crazy with it, Silver Rose, let me tell you something crazy. I just want to tell you something crazy. So check this out. If you really want to go crazier with it, take the house joints you got, because I know you love hip hop. Take any 90s acapella and get like just 4 bars and get the most like welcome to the hypnotic loop. The reason I say this is because that's what guys like Fatboy Slim used to do. That's what Basement Jaxx used to do. A lot of people do not talk about how house music back in like the early 2000s, late 90s was slowly being inspired by like hip hop music, okay? No one talks about that. No one talks about how hip hop influenced pretty much every genre, right? And so when I remember when I started hearing this hybrid of like drum breaks and house music in the 2000s, that was the reason why Daft Punk blew up as big as they did, you know? And so what I love is with this, to have like just a slight acapella, something that is just hypnotically looping. Because I know you like the flip joints. Yeah. Daft Punk's sample game is pretty unmatched. Daft Punk is cold. Justice is really crazy too for that. Oh my God. There's a lot of OGs from like the 2000s that were cooking. They were cooking. Justice was cooking, okay? When I say cooking, I watched them live. They were cooking and they still do. So, yes, keep that in mind. Keep that at the forefront of your mind, sir. But I love city pop flips. This is really good. And I gotta hear like a vocal with it. Definitely do that. Up next, we got Jalen Miles is amongst us, guys. Jalen Miles. Shout out to Jalen Miles. I actually showed his work to a good buddy of ours named Logic. I sent it to him. Dead Mouse is crazy. Yeah. Dead Mouse, he's cold. I'm trying to think. There's other guys that like transition into house music. Actress is dope, but Actress is more like lo-fi house. Ding dong, the mouse is dead. Yo, Kaelin, congrats on a new release, and I hope you're doing well, bro. I'm working on a lot of new music right now. But for now, I want to submit a song I made a year or two ago. This one is called Legacy, and it's in a collaboration with Deontay Bryant. Okay. I produced this one as well. We only have a limited amount of time on this earth, and sometimes I feel like I'm not using my gift and moving towards my fullest potential. Okay. This song is about that feeling and serves as a reminder to be who you truly are and leave a legacy that's lasting and impactful. That only comes from continuous action and persistence in the face of adversity. Peace, bro. Hope you like it. Let's go. Let's see what's going on, my dude. I'm excited for this one. So let's see what's going on. I'm about to open up the Dropbox right here. He usually gives us a video, but this might be a bounce. Yeah, it's a bounce. Legacy. Let's go.
1 foot in front of the other, pretty soon you just ran a mile. Before you know it, that's a marathon. This life's a race and death is the finish line. What's the legacy you leave behind? Leave behind.
Hey, welcome to the club.
What's the legacy you leave behind?
We're on our hands and knees. That's the way we move, the same way we pray is the same way we made. Every step we've ever taken adds up and in it accrues into something similar to a step and eventually to your death. The reason we gotta pep, the reason we gotta prep, we'll never know when we're all gone what we could have been. Don't wanna look back with regret, hate the things I see and wish that I could do it all over again if I really just put in the effort to make it. When I look in the mirror to know that I'm doing all that I can, I promise you that I am, I promise you that I will find my legacy, and that's a deal. Still, I'ma find it even if it kills. I will find my legacy, and that's a deal. If you get behind it, and I know you real. You did what you had to, but I don't feel the same. My legacy is riding on my name. Show's over, the stage is lowered, the crowd is gone. Pack the van, it's 12 a.m. and the road is long. The whole band's playing, every single thought involved. In my creation, the motivation don't come along every single day. So I'm thinking that I might pray to God. Whoever he is, I'm seeing people just play along. They never see him, so being decent is like a chore. The love is fleeting, so fleeing is what they settle for. I'd rather face it, I'm saying what others think is wrong. Some people write it in books, I chose another form. One more expressive, emotions get pressed to songs. These lyrics I've come to write will be dreams that will come to life. I will find my legacy, and that's a deal. If you get behind it, and I know you real. You did what you had to, but I don't feel the same. My legacy is riding on my name. I will find my legacy and that's the deal. If you get behind it and I know you real. You did what you had to, but I don't feel the same. My legacy is riding on my name.
1 foot in front of the other, pretty soon you just ran a mile. Before you know it, that's a marathon. This life's a race and death is the finish line. What's the legacy you leave behind?
Wow.
Leave behind.
Shout out to Jalen Miles for one time. Man, so first and foremost, I love the message behind this song. I think nothing is more important than remembering how limited time on this earth is. And the one thing I love about your music, Jalen, is whenever I hear it, there's always a thing that like speaks to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you do get an opportunity to speak, or you do have a chance for someone to just kind of like shout your name out or listen to it, what are you leaving behind? And to hear what you've shared, not only just on Makers Plus here on the stream, creatively in interaction, bro, I've always felt like there's something creatively being birthed from you communicating, and I see it's your legacy. So this is huge. I will say, definitely on this new record, on this record, I peeped that it says Master Fix, Fix 3. There is an idea that I have potentially for this record, and I don't know if it's too late to consider it, but I peeped right here. I hear that drum break. I high key think what would be really cool is if you took the drum break that's like filtered in the back and literally let that mug run for all the parts of like your verse. And when the hook comes in, take it out. Because there's some about having like a familiar drum break, some really accessible chords, your voice, but it's basically the break that basically creates a little bit of motion throughout it. So I know the focal point is having the energy focused on your voice, but I think having the drum break basically be the motor that is pushing everything along will allow you to get the response. You know what I'm saying? And so I was thinking from the perspective that if you have your drum break that is that classic, like let that be the anchor that like lets the whole thing run. And when you do that hook, you drop it back and you push it back in there. Cause that's a classic drum break. You don't want to like shy away from that moment. Like you introduced it a little bit with the snaps and then it like turned off. And I was like, man, I don't want you to miss an opportunity with that. Cause there could be something cool there. So if we're talking about legacy and using a classic break like that, lean into the idea. Cause where irony sits for musicians is when the music represents the art and the words and they mirror each other. That's why rhyming works the way they do. That's why samples work the way they do. It's because creatively ideas that all coexist mirror one another. And when you catch a mirroring moment, that's what turns into a joke, a punchline, you got it moment. Did you get that? Did you catch that? Legacy. You can use a legacy drum break in this record. And I would highly advise you to go down that route if you do decide to pick this one up. But that's just a thought. Shout out to Jalen Miles. Hex Benjamin. Hex Benjamin says here, in quote, just wrapped up prod for this one, seeking final round of polishing notes mostly. But tell me anything you catch. Okay, anything I catch. Okay. Let's see. Oh, God, Hex. Let's go. Let's see what's going on here. I'm curious. Last time I remember you submitted, I was like... It's the guitar. It's the guitars. It's the who the fuck, man. There is. Oh my God. Yeah, that was phenomenal stuff. Ah, Jesus. That is absurd. Jeez. Hold on. I'm just kind of like, because there's so many elements in that, but I peep the guitar, I peep the sonics, I peep, especially towards the second part of it, that like dub reggae energy with like the kick on the snare. That was heavy. It's like, I feel like if you played that in like London, bro, that would go off. I feel like that was insane. That was absolutely insane. Like, it was like he said, I miss 160 BPM Mubatan. Yeah. Cause I'm from Florida, bro. I'm Caribbean by heart. So like to hear that kind of pattern and then also know like to go to like London, I feel like I would hear somebody be like, boop, 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 boop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is dirty, okay? Absolutely dirty. So, Hex Benjamin, that's phenomenal. And that needs to come out tomorrow. Low-key Kuma says, what islands y'all folks from? Man, everybody from some insane parts of the planet. He said, I'm an OG CU fan. Listen, those that know, you know. Up next, Voxy B. Voxy B is up next, and she says, hey, Kaelin, happy Friday. This one's a work in progress, very unmixed, but I like it. Looking for feedback on where else I could go. Thank you. Okay, let's see what's going on. I'm curious to see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Boom. Vox Project 6. Let's go. Shout out to Voxy for the one moment. She said, this one's a work in progress, very unmixed, but I like it. Looking for feedback on where else I can go. You could go many different areas with this. And I honestly think from the moment that you slowed it down, I think you could have easily sped it like back up. And I think these are good choices. These are very great decisions you have. What I want to suggest is you, at the very beginning of this, you had...
Hey, welcome to the club.
I feel like I was expecting this to come back. Because that's tough. And I don't know if you slowed down the entirety of the track, but what would be cool is if you had the drums go back to the original like pattern, and all the other stuff slow, like stays slow, and then maybe you swap them out because it almost sounds like a switch up, like a switch up you can keep and then go back. I'll give you a good example. There's this record by Madlib called Eternal Broadcaster. And what I love about that record is it's a very simple explanation of how a really, really good beat switch works. It's like two of the tracks do something, and then when it switches, it makes the initial thing that you have hit way harder and make a lot more sense. So it's like the setup for it is there to do it with everything slowing back down, and you can speed it back up and try some stuff out that way. Plus, if you mute some of the elements like the bass, you'll probably hear like the where everything is like lying as far as like an anchor point for what you're conveying. And so I always do this all the time where I'll make something, I'll do two different areas. I'll do like a plan, like a part A and then like a part B, but then somewhere a part C exists when you mute all the main elements of A and B, and then you just have this shell, and the shell allows you to be able to do these different things. So yeah, I hope that helps you, Voxy. This is a really dope idea. Up next, Dominic Giovanni says here in quote, "This is a rough draft from a project I've been working on with my mom, with Monma. We've got a few joints in the tuck, but we're still working on concepts and mixes. I appreciate the ear. Into Pure Imagination is one of my favorite instruments, by the way." Wow. That's a throwback. That's a throwback. Appreciate you so much. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's rock it.
Suddenly. Script with the weight of 1,000 avalanches. A hope in the scope and outside the rap advances. Monopolized when I dot the eyes trying to gather chances. My stance established before the winds come to scatter ashes. You can't imagine misunderstanding your premise here. Descended fears, lost history, how to bend the tears. Up in the years of progression just to extend the share. For expensive airs to breathe better inside your hemispheres. Reflecting here, are you seeing how quick this thing shatter from pristine chatter? Facing that last judgment with no Sistine Chapel. If this mean rattling status quos with an actual 16 crafted out fashion droves. Tracks and poems, ravines leading to catacombs. Where I pack the tomes between dreams and a path to home. Recognize that the word deeper than average bones. When I crack the zone, observe heat from the magma throne. Breathing in the struggle, dealing with the shifting pieces of the puzzle, filling in the missing. Thinking what I must do is focus, steady building, more than ready, extraordinary. Yet I'm drifting. Yet I'm drifting. These chapters own more than horror stories. Or war reports we recite for some sort of glory. It was cards dealt, scars felt. When the oratory slang was the only claim retaining some portion of our names. When the moratorium hanging unpaid debts. Out to drive, out to fly like this one day left. I see the sky from below, not the sun's apex. For every trial there's unknowns that becomes great steps. If lungs make breaths, ascension all we got. Ain't no staying low. On the bottom rock, got a lot in the way to grow. Exchanging woes and this pain, unashamed to show how a kid will flow through the rains is untamable. Water my friends, where I fit in, there I get in. No permission necessary when I slipped into the written. Something different than submission to existence. With restrictions, I'm scripting escalation over stalling insufficient. Breathing in the struggle, dealing with the shifting pieces of the puzzle, filling in the missing. Thinking what I must do is focus, steady building, more than ready, extraordinary. Yet I'm drifting. Yet I'm drifting.
Do you understand how insane that is? VADC Entertainment says, "Great afternoon, bro. Hopefully all is well with you. This is a hit record right here. Why didn't he release this yet? This needs to come out." This is a rough draft from a project working on with Monma. We've got a few joints in the tuck bar, still working on concepts and mixes. I appreciate the ear. Into Pure Imagination is one of my favorite instrumentals. So I I could peep the influence a little bit. I hear that little swing. So here's something crazy, right? What I think is really dope about this is hearing the like, there's like an appreciation that I hear that you have for the music that you work on. It's not just the music, it's like the appreciation for it. And I don't ever hear that often. I don't ever hear like the appreciation of like a certain sound. And it goes to show you've definitely listened to it. You've absorbed it. So much so it sounds like you. And quite literally, I hope this comes out. I hope this one comes out for sure. The only thing I would do if we were to like be 100% about the vocals, if you could raise those mugs up, not volume wise, I don't want to say volume. And when I say raise up your vocals, I'm going to give you a good example. I'm going to give you a cooking analogy and I'm going to give you a practical case of it. When you're eating food and it's not that hot or it's not warm enough, what you do is you plop it back into the microwave, or if the food's not fully cooked on a stove, you usually put it back on the stove and like get it hot, right? I feel like for your vocals, the presence of your vocals needs to be not only just like warm, but they got to be a little bit hot to give you a little bit of consistency with how dope this beat is, because the beat has this warm microwave oven top energy to it. Now, what is the practical equivalent of cooking food that correlates to music? You need to drive your vocals. Drive it through a saturator a little bit. And I'd say push it by like, I don't know, 8 decibels. Put it through a soft, like put it through a clip. Like, yeah, VADC says full 100%. Just don't put it in a microwave without a wet paper towel. Exactly. Because when you cook something and it has the moisture still inside of it, it keeps everything without drying out things, which means it's not just like high or things are just really clear. And it sounds like you're in a box. Like, no, think about how a microwave sounds. You know what I'm saying? And so because it sounds like this, you need to put that vocal through a little bit of a drive to get a little bit warm of a presence. And you think about presence, what's warm, what's hot. You know how when people be like, oh, he's hot, he's on fire. It's because that thing is taking up a lot of presence. There's an energy there in the presence. So mixing wise, the only thing you really got to do is take whatever vocal you have, like on the track, if there's anything on it, if there's like a compressor, I would recommend putting before the compressor a saturator. Throw a saturator and drive it by like 8 decibels. Don't make it egregiously driven, but just give it enough warmth so it sounds like you are right there in someone's ear. Because that's how you sound. You sound like you're right in somebody's ear. And that's a good sign. Just lean into it. So I hope that cooking equivalent makes a good example for a mixing practicality of it. Anytime I look at cooking and something is not hot enough or warm enough, I throw it in the microwave and cook it. And you basically are driving it. That means the intensity of what it is a little bit more. It's like your voice is back here. You need your voice like this. Yeah. Yeah. And you can still get the same thing with the hotel setup. Just drive it. Drive it with your voice. And I guarantee you're going to get the result you're looking for. So shout out to my boy, Dom. Up next, K-Shot. K-Shot up next. Alexin says here in quote, haven't produced anything in around 5 years. Whoa! 5 years. I'm glad that you're here. He says, I want to get back to it, but can't find the motivation. No worries. We will help you out easily. Let's get to it. I'm curious. Thank you for being here, my dude. 5 years, man. Sleepy time. Let's go. Curious to see what's going on. Let's go. All right. So I just press play and you're just going to wait on it. But don't worry. I did the same thing. I was working in a hotel room as well recently. Got to get a good mic. I love the energy behind this. Glassrand says, I love the freedom within the makers create here. I can tell y'all spend time crafting. Exactly. Wait, that switch is crazy. Makers FM.
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know. No.
Wow. Yeah, I like this mood a lot too, Voxy. This is crazy. First off, glad to have you back here, bro. 5 years. So question, Alexin, how long ago did you make Sleepy Time? Was this 5 years ago? Was this 5 years ago? That's what I'm curious about. Was that 5 years ago or was that recent? Because he said, I want to get back to it, but I can't find the motivation. So I just got to ask you this question. Is that recent or is that? Because, wow, shout out. You know what that tells me, bro? So this is going to just sound like really silly, but I really hear how you enjoy discovery in music. I really see how you enjoy it because it's not just the musicality of it. It's not just the sounds. But it's like how everything got selected, right? It's almost like, you know, when you go to like the best way I could describe this is like, you know, when you go to like a art gallery and you see in the art gallery that whatever is selected kind of indicates like the vibe of the space. And so, Alexin, I feel like the way that you chose everything was really enjoyable to like experience. It wasn't because like he said, but I can't find the motivation. Maybe the motivation is in the search. Like, because for me, I know for me, the motivation for me to make music isn't necessarily like, you know, I want to win multiple awards. But I just simply love discovery. And that's what I love about Makers FM. What I really love about this live stream is that everybody sounds so much as if they're like, we're in a constant state of discovery and we're enjoying that process. And you know, it's really beautiful. It's really, really beautiful to witness seeing and hearing someone's decisions. Because then you get a chance to look back at it kind of like an art gallery and you're like, you know what, that was cool. It's like, I've been in so many art galleries where I'm like, yo, now, how did they get this painting? Because this piece is crazy. And that feels like a really, really like well put together. This took time to get here. And now that we're here, you know, he says, I never stopped searching, just got to get back to expression. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe the search is the expression. Because sometimes, and I'll be truthfully honest, not everybody wakes up every day with the thought of like, let me express myself. Maybe that's the most powerful thing you can do is just expressing what you really feel on the inside. And if you feel like making something, make some. If you feel like searching, doing all the searches, I do a lot of searching whenever I'm like making music. It's more, it's more enjoyable knowing that I made something that allowed me to discover something new about myself. That's always the most fun part about it. I have watched people go from like, I don't know what I want to like, I enjoy what I like. And that's quite literally what it is. What do you like and do you enjoy it? And if you can enjoy as much of it as you can, deep dive as much as you possibly can, because we only got one life on this planet. And I know the type of legacy I want to leave behind is this giant thing of just discovery. There are beats that I will not even remember we made from our live stream that I come back to and I'm like, dang, we made this? It's because we were just in a constant state of just searching. And that's way more fun than making 1,000 beats in a month or 1,000 beats in a year or 1,000 beats in a how much ever time. Like, the discovery factor, that's way more important than anything else. Sometimes I will just make little pieces and move on just because I like making stuff. I just like making things. And the icing on the cake is you get something cool to share with people. And so with that, Alexin, I appreciate you sharing that with us, bro. Up next, we got 2 more skipped submissions. Ciano is up next, my guys. Let's see what's going on. He said this is a video of a snippet for a song remix of God Is Real by Isaiah Falls. Shout out to Isaiah Falls. It has your boy, offbeat drum loop from your Pocket X pack. If you have not copped the Pocket X pack, I highly urge you to do that. You heard an early version of the song during our consultation on Tuesday. I filmed, edited, and posted it earlier today on socials. The full remix is also available on SoundCloud, link below for people to check out. Oh, let's go. So would you want me to, I'm gonna go to the Instagram first and I'm gonna go play it off of SoundCloud. So the fact that, you know what? He did a double whammy. That's crazy. Because I never would have thought to put the link of the Instagram in the link in the additional details. That's aha. So you know what? I'm gonna play the video and then I'll play the joint right after that. So shout out to Ciano. Let's go and run this real quick. I'm gonna play the joint right after that. That's smart. When's the next one dropping? I want to drop one inspired by Drum Machine. I'll be honest. I want to make one inspired by Drum Machine. Shout out to Ciano. I'm gonna play you the joint. He actually put it on his SoundCloud, so let's go and run this up for the one time. God is real. By the way you make me feel, feels like a whole world standing still. Where does your mind go? How does your heart feel? I'm just trying to be your Superman. Where does your mind go? How does your heart feel? When I'm just trying to be your Superman. I love your attitude. I know you're fragile. Cause your heart's been hurt too much, way too much. And now you're always thinking twice. I don't blame you. You know when I feel it's right, it's just right, it's just. Where does your mind go? How does your heart feel? I'm just trying to be your Superman. Where does your mind go? How does your heart feel? When I'm just trying to be your Superman. Shout out to Ciano for the one time. He actually shared that with me on our consultations. And I love the completeness of his mixing. I've been talking about it for a minute, how complete his mixes sound. And he uses KFX as well. So shout out to Ciano for the one time. I definitely know everybody's been like, and actually, you know what? I've never made a conversation about this, but I wonder how many people many people rock with like KFX like that. Cause there was one person who was like, bro, do you understand how much I like mixed your drums with KFX? And I'm like, golly, you mixing the drums with KFX? That means a lot. That means so much, bro. But nonetheless, shout out to Sienna for the one time. Up next, last skip but not least. Scholar Man says here in quote, nothing. So let's see what's going on, man. You know what, Ciano? A bass line would be really nice. A bass line would be really nice. So let's rock it though. Let's see what's going on. Scholar Man. That's a crazy chord.
Capitalistic on slide where my mind goes. Dollar for the dime store. Panic and survive mode. How I'm living fine, bro. Sleep costs a premium. Chillin', feeling tedious. I don't want it, then they say I'm lazy or deviant. Payments coming slow, but the charge ain't immediate. Spending is the new guard. Savings disobedience. Did twice the work and got hit with the pip. Marathon getting weak, wish that I had it like Nip. And now the lady saying that I'm distant. Couldn't focus on a wife, cause I'm trying to fight a war that I'm enlisted. You want the life in an instant. Focused on the bag, and I'm trying to get it on till I'm non-existent. No tax break. Mama saying fold your hands, let go and have faith. Papa saying shut your mouth, go ahead and lock in. Government gon' take their bag soon as you clock in. And that's how you represent. Death for certain on the chase of dead president. Capitalistic on slide where my mind goes. Dollar for the dimes though. Panic and survive mode. How I'm living fine, bro. Sleep costs a premium. Chillin', feeling tedious. I don't want it, then they say I'm lazy.
Capitalistic on slide where my mind goes. Dollar for the dimes though. Panic and survive mode. How I'm living fine, bro. Sleep costs a premium. Chillin', feeling tedious. I don't want it, then they say I'm lazy.
And it's give me that, take
some.
Gotta buy it, break
Funds, make
none, stay stuck. Can't afford
tough luck.
hard times, couldn't be me. Partner, I grind for mine. 25-8.
Psych, bro, I'm lying.
And then they told me lace my boots up. You get it without a doubt. I'm a doctor still living up in my
Mama house.
Write a rhyme, don't pay 32.
Let it go.
Got a job,
Gotta stay.
man, no, let him know. Even the rap is white. Trash finna hit you harder. Chasing this bread like lamb, heading to the slaughter. Gotta write a bar to calm down. Gotta keep my head up in the money pool, cause I know I'm finna drown. Ain't no such thing as being just, cause the dollar says in God we trust. Capitalistic on slide where my mind goes. Dollar for the dimes though. Panic and survive mode. How I'm living fine, bro. Sleep costs a premium. Chillin', feeling tedious. I don't want it, then they say I'm lazy or
Capitalistic on slide where my mind goes. Dollar for the dimes though. Panic and survive mode. How I'm living fine, bro. Sleep costs a premium. Chillin', feeling tedious. I don't want it, then they say I'm lazy or deviant.
This is such a mischievous sounding track, bro. Like, Jesus, bro. Shout out to Scholar Man. I love the production on it. I love the how like obscure. It has an obscure energy on it. Like, you know, when you're experimenting and you start getting obscure with your sound selection, it's like this was the one moment. This was the one moment that you consider, oh, this right here is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this track is insane, bro. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. But nonetheless, y'all, shout out to Scholar Man for the one time. The only thing I would definitely say is definitely ramp up the volume a little bit on the overall thing, because it did feel a little bit low. It did feel a little bit low, you know what I'm saying? But I did have to crank it a little bit on my system. But outside of that, like, all the sonics and the sounds are there. Like, it's there. So shout out to the one and only Scholar Man for that. And guys, so far, what we have at this moment are all submissions from none other than Q Slots for today, because today is Feedback Friday. And if you don't know what Feedback Friday is, every single week, whenever I'm not traveling, whenever I don't have anything happening, I'm usually here cooking up, creating. But today is Feedback Friday. And if you want to be able to skip the line and get your music heard, I have a handful amount of slots left to be able to have your music listened to live here on the stream. I'm gonna go take a little bit of a bathroom break real quick because I've drunk so much Gatorade. I had a Gatorade like sugar-free powder thing in here, and I've been drinking it alongside eating some salsa verde Doritos. So if you guys feel so inclined to cop a slot, what we're doing today is we're listening to submissions by none other than the Makers Club. And for everybody that has joined Q Slots today, just know if you've never been a part of it before, anytime you cop a slot and you've never been a part of the Makers Club, you gained access by copying a slot. So don't miss out. Don't miss out. But we're gonna take a quick 5-minute intermission to go use the bathroom, get yourself a snack. If you haven't stretched, highly urge you guys to do so. I will be right back to play the remaining of the free slots. If anybody skips ahead, I'll be playing yours first, but until then, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I will be right back. And I guess real quick, to ask a question to everybody a part of the stream, the one thing that I was thinking about doing with these live streams was whenever I do Q slots, thinking about opening them up literally the moment they start. So like, let's say you hop on a stream, my stream starts at like 5, and like I open up the slots at 5. And I thought about that as like a future thing. So if that sounds like it makes sense for you, if that works for you guys, because I know y'all watch the stream, let me know what you think in the chat. And as well, any ideas of what to make this live stream better with, just drop it in the chat. But I'll be right back in 5 minutes and use the bathroom. We're gonna listen to the rest of the submissions, and I can't wait. I appreciate you guys so much. I will be right back. Yeah.
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know. No.
I'm back, y'all. What's good? I had to use the bathroom pretty bad. But nonetheless, we are back on it with Feedback Friday. If you never participated in Feedback Friday, let me let you know what it is. It is a live stream where basically every single week, whenever I'm not traveling, going on, different trips and whatnot, Mondays is usually Monday beat therapy, Monday night beat therapy, where I basically make a beat, make a sample, talk about philosophy, creating things. We'll make a beat here live on the stream. Tuesday, I'll fix a beat utilizing our system called the Q slots. And then Friday, we will also be here on this stream like today, giving honest feedback to the music that you guys submit here live in the stream. And so far, we have went through 15 different submissions for the last couple of hours. And so for everybody that has submitted, if you did not know, if you skip the line, you will gain access to our exclusive 3,000 plus member Discord page. It is a private Discord. The only way you can be able to access the Discord is if you cop something from my Gumroad store. And the easiest way you can be able to do that is by copying a Q slot. You can cop a sample pack. It could be whatever. And so currently at this moment, we have 11 skips remaining for tonight. And I want to be abundantly clear. Once these skips are gone, they're gone until we do it again next week, Friday. Okay? And so just some honorable mentions. We've had some incredible artists, producers, creatives submit tonight, and they all have something insane about what they do being showcased. And so if you want to have your own honest feedback, I highly urge you to go to my KaelinEllis.gumroad site. And if you want to get your joint reviewed here live on the stream, I will listen to it, play it here, and give you my honest feedback on what can not only just be better, but just compliment you on your God-given gift. So I love you guys so much. Quite literally, I've seen people's lives change because of the Makers Club, and I want to be able to do a better job of promoting and pushing how dope Don't Force the Funk is, which is my philosophy and the branding about creating. We do not force anything here. We don't force the funk here. Creatively, that is the philosophy that makes everything go around. So just simply make a choice, make a decision. If you're gonna choose anything today, skip the line to get your joint reviewed right here on the live stream on Makers FM. And so with that being said, we have 8 submissions remaining. Let's see what's going on. Scholar Man got one, and he submitted to us. Let's see what's going on, man. Real quick before I get into it, Low Key Kuma says got the lemon pepper ginger honey tea on deck. Lemon ginger honey tea. What would be? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hear me out. This might be a big bag thing to say, but hear me out though. Lemon honey ginger. Lemon pepper honey. Lemon pepper honey wings. Hear me out though. Hear me out though. You see what you see what I'm saying? That is Kendon said large back. That is hilarious. But yeah, bro, like I'm just saying. Lemon honey pepper. I'm sorry, I just had to, cause here's the thing. When I read your message, I thought it said lemon honey. That would probably slap. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It might actually be. You know what? Now I'm actually kind of curious. I might have to AI this just cause. Hold on. Let me go to ChatGPT real quick. I need you to make a generated mock-up of some delicious lemon pepper honey wings. I know that doesn't exist, but that'd be really dope. I had to go to ChatGPT. Now he generating it. I have to see what that looks like. Like what they'll look like. That'd be sponsored by Wingstop. That'd be tough. Take some lemon peppers and throw some like hot honey on it. A little hot honey.
Hey, welcome to the
I've never had like a hot honey. Honey always just been sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't had like the hot honey. Hold on, let's see here. I gotta see this. Hot honey on pizza is so good. Listen, there's some flavors out here that you wouldn't think work, but they work together. Like sweet teriyaki and hot honey. Ugh. It works. Why did my thing go to sleep? There we go. There we go. All right, we got joints in front of us, guys. 8 submissions remaining. Up next. Scholar Man is in front of us. And he says, oh, wait, he already submitted this. CO final. Wait. Oh. He submitted this already. Oh. No. Oh. Why? Everybody doubling up. Everybody doubling up on the submission. Is this it? It is it. But we just played that. We just played it. Hold on. Let's go to the next one. Let me see what's going on.
We have a raid at the moment.
Sukiko up next. All right, let's see what's going on. Sukiko is up next. So Sukiko says, "Hiya, Kaelin. I wanted this track to be either laying in a field watching the twinkling stars or slowly sinking into the ocean and watching." Oh, we got a raid. You got a raid. Or slowly sinking into the ocean and watching sea life and waves above you as you sink deeper into sleep. Produced, mixed, and mastered by myself. Looking for anything you hear in this, and thank you for doing these streams. Love the community. Let's go. If you want to know what's happening, we're listening to music that is submitted here on Feedback Friday through my system called the Q Slack. You can go to my KaelinEllis.gumroad.com and submit if you feel in your spirit to have your music played live here on the stream. So without further ado, let's give Sukiko a space, man. Dark Calypso says, hope you have a nice stream, ma'am. How was your day, actually? I'm curious. Boy Circuit, shout out to Boy Circuit for having the raid. Check this out. We about to run this. I'm curious to see what's going on. This is a great way to start it off. Boy Circuit, how you doing, my dude? Appreciate you being here. But how's everybody's day going? Like, enlighten me on your day. What did you do today? Did you work today? Did you work today? Did you sleep? Think about it. Shout out to Sukiko for this one. Jayhawk says I was in the stew for like 4 hours. Golly. Appreciate you, Dark Calypso. So that's how low-key how the double hat tech works. You see it? You see it? Hold on. Let me show you how it works. Let me show you how it works. Hold on. You see it? They're all latched on to one another. If you want to add more, you just got to latch them all more together. Ooh. How about you, Boy Circuit? How was your day today? Appreciate this the suggestion, man. I feel like a serene calm by like a river with this. Shout out. Shout out to Sukiko. Sukiko says, looking for anything you hear in this. Honestly, I'd love to hear like a warm, like almost brassy pad underneath on all this, almost like a wash. Because I feel like for it to have this twinkling star and energy to it, like a noise that almost sounds like a wash. You know what I'm saying? Especially having like the ocean sound. Like I know old Yamaha keyboards and old synthesizers used to have like a washing sea sound. And I think what would really work for something like this is if you included some non-musical sounds to kind of texture all of it. And I love taking like atmospheric textures and throwing them on stuff like this, because for as roomy and as open and as rounded as certain things sound, it would be really dope to include like another element that has a texture of an environment on top of it. Something maybe just noise and environmental. You know what I'm saying? I was about to say environmentally friendly, but I'm just saying environmental. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be really tough. That'd be super tough. So Sukiko, this is tough. I really, really like that. That's, if anything, that's the only thing I hear, but that was a really great experience, bro. Yeah, man. So shout out to Sukiko for the one time. Petrolane submitted as well. And he says, hey, Kaelin. And hey, everybody, it's been a while, so it's cool seeing you back on Feedback Fridays. I really look forward to them. I'm dropping a track called Pull. It's a future house vibe with some R&B in the mix. I'd love your general thoughts on it and hear what the group feels about the groove and overall vibe. Appreciate y'all for listening. Let's go. Petrolane. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Pull.
With Black Friday savings at the whole...
No advertisements for you, sir. Let's go. Ooh. I love that sound, bro. Shout out to Petrolane, bro. That is absolutely cold. And literally, hold on, Pyramid Plaza, bro. The fact that Pyramid Plaza is here and that track is going on, this is like OG cloud energy. So shout out to Pyramid Plaza. Shout out to Petrolane. What's up with all these P's, bro? Project P. Yeah, y'all shout out to Petrolane for always coming through with a really smooth energy. And I love like how sonically it had this like, it's kind of like coasting. Now here's something I will say just as far as like your sonic choices. There was a moment where the guitar in the middle of it was sound like it was pulling the gravity of the entire track back on like the immediate downbeat. But what makes this track feel kind of like, it feels like this. Feels like you just do this, right? But what makes it feel like that is because the bass is really behind. The drums are kind of like on this pocket. And it has this abstract feel to it. And so I'd recommend to see what happened if you take that guitar. I'd be curious to see what happened if you drag that guitar back, like maybe a 64th note, couple 64th notes. It sounds crazy to say, but hear me out. It's like a on the downbeat, but that's just neither here or there. That is something that comes with the territory of feel, and your feel sounds insane on this, Petrolane. So be proud of that, my dude. Be very proud of what you created here. Ken Don, the voice. He is the voice of Makers FM.
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know.
That is Ken Don's voice. So shout out to Ken Don. He says here in quote, started from a random idea yesterday into a progressive thing. I think I'll extend it with another idea or two before putting it out. Thoughts? Let's see what's going on. Are You Listening by Ken Don. Let's see what's going on. I'm curious. Let's go.
Listen. Are you listening? Listen. Are you listening? Listen. Are you listening? Listen. Are you listening? Good.
Dealt with many mazes on my brain surface. The pain coursing through my veins. I remain cautious, restrained, trying to plot a lane since the plane brought me up to the county of kings from out of St. George's. Dealt a pretty rough hand since I left the islands. No money where my mouth was. I spent years in silence through health scares and violence. Then I did some science, but chemicals in my brain, the statement of defiance. I fell down pretty hard, couple times over. I had to hit rock bottom twice before I got sober. Had to make my peace with God before we got closer. Spent some time finding my pace as I got older. Put 10 toes on my craft and now I'm surfing. Shaky hand as I traverse the land, but now I'm certain. From a clam to a penitent man, I found my purpose. So that chapter's now closed. Curtains.
Too many roads to walk alone. Reach out. Those footprints were not your own. He found you. Oh, it may feel natural to run towards the light. Come back.
Listen.
What? That bass synth shit. Oh. So first off, I love how this idea extended into this like experience of a bubble. And one thing people don't ever talk about is the experience of a bubble. Now, let me tell you how something that's great about a bubble. When you make a bubble that's really like big, right? And it pops, the shock or the energy after something pops, it's like the air is exposed, the bubble opens up, and now you just have this pocket of air that was just holding something for an extended period of time. I feel like this track embodies the example of a bubble that pops. And it's like when it pops, it feels like the old school cassette commercial where the gentleman is like on the chair and he's like making sure the glass doesn't tip over because the sound is very powerful. So Kendon, this has a very powerful energy on it. It created like a really powerful bubble. And I'm actually kind of curious to see like what it would look like if you extended this idea with another piece. You know what I'm saying? So I'm curious to see like where it would go from here, because I do see it going somewhere. Like, I'll tell you the example that I get from it. It's almost like the barred up version of that joint from James Blake that goes, "My brother and my sister don't speak to me, but I don't blame them." And it like rises. That rising is like the same equivalent that I got for this joint here. So I'd be curious to see where you go with that. I'm telling you, and that's a good song. You know the one I'm talking about. If anybody OG like James Blake fans know, I'm telling you, it's something to mess around with. Felt like Eddie Kane joint from Schoolboy Q. That's another good example. That's a great example. But shout out to Ken Don, bro, for conceptually running with like a solid idea with this. This is solid, dude. I like this. I like it. I like direction. Up next, we got Kona. And Kona says, "Hi, Kaelin. Hope you're well. Trying to get out of beat battle / sample challenge mode into EP territory. So I cooked this up fairly recent. It's one track. Don't worry. I didn't drop a whole EP on you. It's okay. It's okay. Anyways, thanks for listening and appreciate your feedback, good sir. Let's rock it. Let's see what's going on here, my dude. Yeah, let's rock it."
At Root, we do car insurance
No
differently.
car insurance commercials for you, sir. All right, here we go. Yeah, these feedback sessions are fun. Jesus, bro. Shout out to the one and only Kona fan for that absolutely groovy joint. You know what? I love this because it reminds me of the first time that I remember hearing not only just like, not just lounge, right? But I remember the first time I came across like Adult Swim. And this was like maybe 2011, 2010. I was maybe only like 13. Okay. I was maybe only 13. And I got really hip to like YouTube. And I got really hip to like the beats, the underground beat scene of LA, like the LA beat scene. I got very aware of like DiBiase around that time. Got very aware of like Flying Lotus, Brain Feeder, Stone's Throw, Madlib, J Dilla. But there was also a previous era that was before that. And if any of you guys know like the original like lounge instrumental scene that was in the early like 2010s, late 2000s, there was something about like a sound selection that created a space. And what's so crazy about this is I remember playing the show in Denver, and I'm blanking on the gentleman who opened up for me, but I'd love to peep what this sounds like live because it sounds crazy. Just the sonics, the way everything is moving, the jazz hybrid with like the obscure abstraction of it all. It just, I love the way that you select your sounds, Kona. And it's crazy dope. And no worries about the EP, but I definitely appreciate the way that this is created. So shout out to the one and only Kona for the one time, man. That was incredible. All right, guys, we got 2 submissions remaining. 2 submissions. And the one and only Crash Fleet 91 says, in quote, "What up, world? Since the last Feedback Friday, I've been figuring out which direction I want the sound of my next project to go. It's been crazy trying to figure out that process. On top of the laptop audio issues that mess up the mixes of my songs. Anyways, I did a 7-up challenge a mutual friend came up with that I titled Dreams, that I found the most ready to be played. So I do want a lyricist on this, as well as some melodic changes, but am unsure if anything needs to be changed before I drop it for a future project. Whenever that is, enjoy and peace ×5. Let's go. Curious to see what's going on this. See what's going on. I like the sample choice. I'm blanking, but I do know someone who can flow over this. He's in the Discord. I'm blanking on his name. He submitted for one of these before as well. Shout out to the one and only Crash. Shout out to the one and only Crash Fleet. For this one, man, honestly, I think this would be really cool. I'd actually be kind of curious to see, like, and I'm blanking on his name. But there is a bar up rapper, a part of our Makers Club, that would be really cool on top of this. Because jazz, you have a pretty simple like pocket that's enough of a space for a artist to kind of like float on top of. But whoever you choose just got to bar up. Like they just got to bar up. Not like flow like, no, it don't need no, you just need someone who can spit a good solid paced flow on top of this. And I'm trying to think of who I'm blanking on his name, but it was a gentleman who used to submit months prior when we were doing the Feedback Fridays earlier this year, actually. And he would basically bar up over like a sample and it would run for a minute. And I remember we were all suggesting like a vocal template for his music, but I'm blanking on his name. He would be perfect for something like this. I'm blanking on his name, but he's a part of the Makers Club. So shout out to Crash. You a good like bar up rapper in the style of like Mike. Something like that. Someone that has something of substantial value to like say over a record like that. Plus, that's a Timber sample. Timber's a part of the Makers Club too. So let me not forget that as well. So that was a great choice to pick that track. Great choice to pick the sounds that you picked. The sample, I definitely think someone could float on top of that. So shout out to Crash for the one time. Up next, we got Jayhawk 15. Let's go. He says, in quote, thanks for the opportunity. Get Vince Staples on the phone right now. Mayday is the name of the record. Let's get it, Josiah.
What is it? What's going on? The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Turn my faith in me. I don't forget control. I don't forget control for you. Tell me, baby, please. What if the sky is falling? What if the sky is falling?
The sky is falling. Are you crazy?
That's tough. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is a crazy bounce, bro. Like, what? You know who'd be crazy on top of this?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's just gibberish. Gibberish of an insane person.
Oh, come on, Buck! Your kid went and scared us all half to death.
First off, you sampled a really great movie for this. Chicken Little is a classic. Kids don't know about Chicken Little! Folks don't know about Chicken Little. Chicken Little. They don't know. They don't know about no Chicken Little, bro. They don't know about Chicken. What y'all know about Chicken Little? The sky is falling. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Listen, bro. I remember that movie. They don't know ball, bro. They don't know ball. They don't know. You just don't know. Just don't know. Listen, who would slide on top of a track like that would be Rex Life Raj. Okay, he would eat that track up. He would listen. I just actually had a 3-show kind of tour run with him compared to like the 20 other cities he did, and dog, the music that he played on that tour and the music he is known for, he would float on something like this. It's that open. The idea has a very strong pulse to it. Yeah, man. I definitely think there's something there with this. I would definitely, I would love to hear Vince Staples on it, but like I definitely could hear Vince, but man, you get Rex on top of that. You need someone that can sing on top of this, like really sing on top of this. And they would float like crazy. I would low-key throw it at Arsenzo to see what he would do, but that's just another thought. And in last submission, but not least, we have Unorthodox with us. And he said, "What's good, makers?" Actually, real quick, we have someone that actually skipped the line. Hold on, real quick, before we hit Unorthodox. We have someone, Just Call Me D. Bro, Just Call Me D just submitted. Hold on, let me see what he got. Let's see what we got. Found this recently and just wanted to try and share it. Let's see what's going on. Try. Let's go. To the one and only Just Call Me D. Wow. So first off, I love a good sample chop. I love a good combination of sample choppage and playing on top of that. Yeah, that's a West Side Gun beat for real. It honestly could be. I do hear somebody spitting on top of that. I'm trying to think. There's one other gentleman. What's his name, bro? Not Freddie. No. I made a record with this one dude. Wiki. I could hear Wiki on top of this. I could hear Wiki on top of that joint. Wiki would be a crazy voice for a track like that. I'd love to hear Wiki kind of like spar up and just tell like a crazy plot line. Yeah, I could see Wiki on top of this one. Shout out to D for this one. That was a great submission, my dude. Yeah, this is a good one to share. I'm actually kind of curious. When is the project coming out, my good sir? Let me know when it's coming out so I can support and show my love to the one and only Just Call Me D. Appreciate you, big dog. Last but not least, we got Unorthodox as a submission, and he says here in quote, "What's good, Makers fam? Been learning new skills and trying to expand my sound. This track is just me experimenting with new sounds, mixing in the layout. I thought it came out dope and hope y'all enjoy. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Track 4, Unorthodox. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. So crazy Unorthodox. Choose drums, bro. I literally, you know what? I'm gonna start listening to Unorthodox. I'm gonna start listening to them like a lot more, because what I love about Unorthodox, and maybe because of the fact that I've just played like drums a lot over the last 5 years, there is something about the way that he uses rhythm that really intrigues me. Like it really intrigues me the way he uses rhythm. And it's almost like there was a way that I used to think about it, but like you hear someone who thinks about it in a much more crazier way. And I think Unorthodox has that. Every time I've listened to Unorthodox, like I see his name pop up, I know I'm going to hear some drums that I've never heard before. So that's like the beauty behind hearing that style, that sound. That is, dear God, that is just phenomenal. Shout out to Unorthodox for the one time. And before we wrap this up, guys, we have one more submission that just came through just now. I'm currently waiting on who just popped up with another submission. Someone just submitted just a second ago. So hold on. I want to make sure I get this properly. Someone just submitted just now. So I want to make sure I'm not going away just yet. But so far, how has everybody felt about tonight's live stream with these submissions, y'all? This has been fun. Y'all enjoyed it? Y'all enjoyed it? Oh. All right, 2 of them came in. So it was actually 2. Came through and got 2 of them. Ooh, Just Call Me D submitted one more time. And Juwan Ford sent one in as well. So let's see what's going on here. Got another one from Just Call Me D. And he says, we here again, round this too. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yeah,
Real
yeah.
freedom isn't to have. It is there to not have.
The superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch it.
If I don't beat my wife, no one else will. I'm schizophrenic and have a gun.
I can even predict your angle. Fabricate stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. Or pathetic master manipulator, I can smell the tails on you now. You're not artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted.
What? Why is he jamming like that? Oh God. Why did I think of what's the you know what I thought of when I heard like the vocal stack at the very end? This is exactly what I thought about. Look at this, look at this, look at this. With the voice. I swear this is a crazy hybrid between Sam I Am and this. That's exactly what I thought of. Shout out to the one and only. I just thought about this, like the vocals, like, yeah. When he did da 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 da, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. So shout out to Just Call Me D. I love the sonics behind this. This is the thing I say about like missing that beat style of music from like the early 2010s, because you just had individuals that were not making these choices at all in any other area of music. It was just, you know, if this person, their name comes up, you're gonna get this. And to get that and feel like it's brand new every spanking time is just insane. So D, you really do remind, like, this reminds me of like the choices remind me of like a Sam I Am kind of like energy. And so be free, bro. That's incredible. Shout out to Just Call Me D. Up next, we got the one and the only Juwan Ford. Let's see what's going on. Vocal chops are from Labs. Oh man. Let's rock it. Juwan Ford, let's go. Terrence McGee. By the way, I'm going to make a post about this individual in the Discord because we're looking to find some producers to help us work on a record. So if anybody in the Discord currently watching, I've had some conversations with T. McGee about this body of work that he's working on with Juwan Ford. So if anybody is open to collaborating and working on a project with Juwan Ford and T. McGee, this is definitely the time to get into it. So Crash says he's down. I'm definitely going to be dropping you in a group chat and seeing who's open for it. So matter of fact, I might just make the post right now in the Discord. So let's go.
On so Walter White, I'm trying to let go. So shit I just made in the lab, the metho. D-man, who clean, need a neck broke. Turn a nigga diss into a death note. Fuckers we talking about, nobody is putting you on like dress code. The sickest dog, really, I'm a vet though. It hurt niggas to say it like a strep throat. Niggas can't keep it a bean, espresso. Carpenter waited, I said a fresh flow. Original J over the retros. Delivery clean, those UPS flows. Sounding the same in this bitch like echoes. Fictional plays, where the respect go. Juwan in this real estate like an escrow. Rappers lying like they open doors. Can't nobody tell us where does that go. Is it the barns of a streaming farm? Who you leading on? Sheep the swarm? That shepherd's pie, don't tell a lie. Underdog had a boy crying wolf when he see Juwan. The sacrifice I make is not the ice to chain or ride the fame. They tell me that I'm cold, but I can't ice the pain. I try to aim to get up in the booth and say the type of things that motherfuckers hear and say they life has changed. Bitch nigga, had some homie shots, so I got bullet points to hit nigga. Thought that I was signed when niggas died, I had to deal with it. My homie been in jail since we was kids, and bro, I feel if it wasn't for these raps, then I would be up in that bitch with them. Fuck. Real. And if you fake, then you ain't gon' know. Fuck raps, niggas can't no more. They tryna tell me. Look, hey, look, I'm really in the trenches where they ain't gon' go. Telling niggas why it ain't no growth. Fuck if you hate me, niggas hated Jesus and he saved your soul. Call him by whatever name you know. It make the same difference. Know him as a kid before he walked around with K's in it. Was a point where he was trying to rap, I told him stay with it. Should've told that nigga be a doctor so his fate shifted. He died without it working out, now I can't get that weight lifted. Pedigree. My Siamese twin can't get ahead of me. Take every step intrepidly. Treading water, trying to stay afloat when I can barely breathe. Warren Legend, watch how niggas play when they got very key. Everything is everything. Every crumb they hit a nigga plate, I was prepared to eat. Even when I had more plate than food and had to share a piece. Bow my head and thank God for the hunger I was there to see. Thinking like you got the shit, it take that shit embarrassing. Taking niggas back into they place, the fate of every king. Breaking accolades that niggas chase ain't give me clarity. I gave away so much of rap, I'm making it a charity. Like who the fuck compared to me, I'm saying. Fuck, see fake, so you ain't gon' know. Fuck raps, niggas can't no more. They tryna tell me, be cool, Jay, it ain't no Kangos though. Bitch.
Yeah. You wrong with it, boy.
And what I give you right there, you should be able to whip from 36, get you 55, and come on up in this rap game.
This man is crazy, bro. Every time Juwan is always come through, it's always raw, bro. It's just raw energy. Like you could tell he don't do multiple takes because he really does this. God, dog, bro, that's good. I love hearing him spit, and it's just incredible, bro. It's just absolutely incredible. And as well, might I also put together that there is essentially, but check this out. I actually am, actually got hit up by T McGee to work on this project for Juwan. And what's insane about Juwan is they gave me the stems, and I remember looking at it and I was like, man, I had some things come up at the same time, but then I was like, you know what, let me think to myself, all the production that I've heard here on this live stream tonight and for the last 4 years, I think we could collectively come together and actually like work on this. I think we really could. So given everybody that is like open to like rework and work on some production of some joints, I'm definitely going to like sift through everybody who's responding, especially in the Discord right now, to see who's down with it. Cause I want to be able to properly help with it. Sienna said he's down. Yeah, bro, it's just, there's definitely some pieces here that I definitely am excited about. And I definitely am going to look through and see who responded and see like, all right, so let's try these individuals here and see if this works, see if this gels. And I've honestly been wanting to do more of this where we take like bodies of work that like are made by the Makers Club, but actually like put time into working on a project, working on some of the ideas, working on some of the things. And so I know I'm at this point now where I'm like, you know what, we're a team, guys. We're all a team. And given how many people have not only just submitted tonight, but how many individuals are just not only just open, but we all want to make some music. We all want to create some stuff. We all want to create and cook up and build. And so I think this would be a strong standing point to kind of like open up the community space and see how deep are we willing to like try some stuff. And so I'm looking at everybody responding. I'm pretty excited, dude. I'm pretty excited about this. Excited to get get back to T McGee and Jawan on this. Plus, might I also mention, I have a function called the studio inside of the Makers Club. So let's say tonight you copped a slot and you've never been a part of the Makers Club. Go back and check your receipt. There's going to be access to the Discord. We have over 3,000 producers and a studio space where we just be cooking up and creating, bro. And so this is a space to do it. And I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate everybody that submitted tonight, because y'all are just good. Y'all are just really, really good. And I think more of the music that we all create here deserves a space. It deserves a home. It deserves, energy. It deserves time. And the more and more that I dive into what we do, we literally, quite literally, are the best in the world, guys. Ain't nobody better than us. We the best in the world. Best in the world. Absolute best in the world. Blessed in the world. Best in the world. Blessed in the world. But guys, this has been a fun live stream. Trying to think if there's anything else I gotta peep. I was trying to find that Masego video, but I don't think they posted it yet. But just to let you guys know, I'm gonna show you guys one more time. I dropped the single literally before I hop off of here. I dropped the single literally last week, and I'm looking at how many streams this song got in a matter of 7 days, and we're looking at 100K. 100K in 7 days. That's crazy, bro. And I keep thinking, I'm like, yo, y'all really rock with the music like that, bro. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful to not only just have the Makers Club, but I'm thankful that you guys entrust me with this space just like how I trust you guys. And this is just great, dude. I just really appreciate you guys so much. And for those of you guys who don't know what's going to be happening next week, let me give you a little bit of rundown. I'm going to be live Monday. I'm going to be live Tuesday. I'm going to be live on Friday doing another Feedback Friday. As well, let me not also forget to share with you guys that we have a sample flip challenge going on right now in the Discord. If you want to be able to, find yourself up for a flippage, you know what I'm saying? I made a sample here on the stream and I flipped it. I gave it a whole flip. And so I'll play you the sample and I'll play you the flip right after, because this is indeed Makers FM, where we create, cook up, and make music. I'm gonna play you guys the sample and I'll play you guys the beat that I did just to give you a little bit of inspo and walk out of here with some great music. But I love you guys so much. This is the sample that is due literally next week, Monday. It's a buddy sample flip challenge, by the way. If you haven't hopped on the Discord, this is the time to do so. Cop some from my store. Everything that I'm playing is also from my stores too. My sample packs, the beats, all that. Get yourself some. This is the sample that's currently due for next week, Monday. Get yourself a buddy and flip this joint. Don't want to regret it, because there's always something going on. Get yourself a friend. Get yourself somebody to flip this with. We got people looking for buddies. Resurrection of God Incarnate said he needs a buddy. This is his first time doing a sample flip. And I'm gonna show you how crazy you can go with the sample. I'm gonna show you a sample that I flipped this mug. You wanna hear my flip of this? This is my flip, and I'm gonna end the stream on this. Raise it up, 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 raise it up. This is a fun one, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, y'all. Tonight has been one fun stream. I love you guys so much. I'll be live again Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern. If you want to tap with your boy, cop a sample pack. I love y'all. Have a wonderful night.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy D-Lock the Beat, and checking in from Atlanta, Georgia. You can now rock on the sounds of the one of the biggest clubs, brought to you by my homie Kaelin Ellis, right here on the KLIS. Make sure you live. Let's get it.
You are now tuned in to Makers Radio, the best in the world. If you don't know, now you know. No.